Okay, I'm going to keep this brief. And yeah, you can see that it's all the crap's up there, but that's not the purpose of the video. The purpose of the video is now to put it together. The signs in the skies have already happened. That was this year and the year before, with all the the blood moons, multiple blood moons, and the weird eclipses, which consequently they had blocked out with all their shit they keep spraying, because they don't want you to know that's the end time signs, like it says in the Bible. And then the Bible says, then the sun will be darkened. It's darkening now. There's holes appearing apparently, and that is biblical. So I've got to agree with that. And next year it'll be turned out. It'll be turned off. There'll be no sun. You'll have the sun simulator still, but there will be no heat, no life-giving energy from the sun anymore next year. Okay, so all this divvying up in the sky is because they've got lasers powering a sun simulator. Okay, which is right now. It's hiding that the sun is going black, turning off, and they don't want you to know, because they want to drag as many people as they can to hell with them. All these leaders, all these corrupted people. The Nephilim blood is black. It's back. It's back. I don't know how that happened. Some people say perhaps Noah and his sons, those wives they brought on, weren't pure. And through that bloodline now, they're everywhere. The tares are everywhere once again. The liars who say you're on a ball and there's no God. So now I want to put it together. And I'll put it together with the 5G. Okay, now we all know 5G is harmful to your health. It's literally going to be microwaving you. Yeah, we'll do it. Or worse, Wi-Fiing you. I'm not sure what the wavelength is. It's a millimeter wave or something, isn't it? I don't know. What is that on the spectrum? I don't know. I'd have to look it up, and I'm not going to bother. But it's going to damage your health. Okay, and what did I hear? What's all this thing like Brexit and Georgia Guidestones? And this grand solar minimum bullshit they keep pushing. It's not a grand solar minimum. It's going to be off completely, and you're just going to have a sun simulator there. Where's the heat going to come from? Well, I think they've already been heating. I think literally. Okay, that's it. It's not about weather control at all. That's another red herring. It's not because, China and Russia are manipulating the weather. We have to also, America and Europe. That's another lie. It's nothing to do with weather control. HARP and all the other atmospheric heaters are. Yes, that's it. That's all they're doing, is boiling the atmosphere. Otherwise, we would have been frozen already. We would all be dead, frozen. Why are these cities going up? They're claiming like sustainable city, and they're all going to have 5G. You're going to be bathed. I guess that's what it is. Is that it? Technology. Is that the searing light of Lucifer? And that's the only thing that's going to keep you alive after God turns out the lights. The sun's going to be off next year. That's nothing. Yeah, they'll say because there were too many humans, they've caused an ecological disaster, and they'll probably blame for that, for the the climate chaos as well, as that together with the their made up grand solar minimum. It won't be. There's not a minimum. It's going to be nothing. There's not going to be any sun. There's only apart from the sun simulator. Okay, so every city will need Wi-Fi as well, because otherwise you'll be frozen. You'll be absolute zero, and there won't be any. And they'll lie to the people who have to go through the tribulation. They'll lie to them. And by the way, you'll be working a full day for a plate of food. They'll lie and say you're not allowed to fly. Planes are banned now, or also cars, because it was your fault. All the CO2, I don't know, whatever emissions they want to make up. Yeah, they'll say, "Yep, it was your fault. You destroyed the Earth because using they'll call it fossil fuels. Yeah, even though it's not. Okay, they'll blame you, so there'll be no more flights, and guess what? There'll be martial law, and you won't even be allowed to leave your regions. I mean, that's why there's underground tunnels for everything. And all those underground tunnels will be to travel between the mega regions, the mega cities. That's the only thing going to be left. Outside of that, it probably won't let you go to see that it's absolutely frozen. It'll be absolute zero wasteland, frozen wasteland, because the Earth is going to be dead. It's, dead. And the only thing keeping it going would be Lucifer's light, his technology Wi-Fiing you, and using frequencies to heat the air with a fake. Come on, they can't make an artificial sun to heat us. Okay, you can forget that. Only God can give us a life-giving sun, and He's taking it away because it's gone back to the days of Noah, evil and continually evil. So that's it. So that's why, even though this 5G Wi-Fi is harmful to human health, they're going to do it anyway. Now, you see, they're not going to kill themselves and their own people on purpose, because my faster downloads, my faster internet. They're going to do it because that's literally what's going to be heating you and warming the air and keeping you alive. Otherwise, you're going to be dead because it will be absolute zero. The sun is going off next year. God's turning the lights out. The power company is shutting you down. So that's it. It's the end. And that's the proof. And if you still can't believe that God is your creator and that this is actually happening, this is not a dream, it's not a nightmare. I mean, it seems like a nightmare, but it's worse because it's real. It's really happening. Tribulation starts next year. It'll be martial law. You'll be those of you, a third of the people. Okay, God says a third of the people are going to die right off the bat because not everyone's going to be covered by Wi-Fi. It'll be instant freezing, instant death, because that's what it'll be outside of these regions with the 5G. Yeah, you'll be dead, frozen, in snap, frozen. So yeah, that's why it's going up. It's not about, don't give them too much credit. They're not smart. They're evil. They're hosting evil entities. They're not so smart that, they can't take on the responsibility of, we're going to do the weather now. They've been planning for this for decades. They don't have the resources either to do the weather forever. And all this chemtrailing, all this material is killing the Earth anyway. And plus, there won't be life-giving sun anymore. So don't give them too much credit that they're so smart. David Keefe, he's so smart that he thinks he can control the weather. And all the rest of these professors are not. What they are lying devils. They're already going to hell. They know it. They want to take the rest of us with them. They're doing it simply to heat the air, and along with 5G, it's just heating. That's all it is, because the sun is out next year. It's biblical. Okay, so that's it. That's all I'm going to say. And it's not even a case of believing. It's not a belief. It's not faith. I know that's what's going to happen. And God is our creator. We are the creation. And only through Jesus can we achieve our salvation, because this place is already corrupted. So I don't know if we go directly to heaven. We might go to somewhere like 1,000 years under Jesus, and and wash away our demon blood with his basically with his blood. I don't know how that works, but that's how it is. Okay, so that's it. It's finished next year. Time's up. It's absolutely finished. I've just put it together. 5G and chemtrailing and the artificial sun. Okay, that's what it is. It's literally the heating. Sun's off next year. All right, thanks. Don't be afraid, because if you are one of God's people, right? Okay, and you've woken up and you don't believe the liars, you don't believe the doctrine of devils, you'll be taken before the start of the tribulation, which is next year. Well, in the spring apparently. Okay. Well, I'll see you on the other side. All right, bye.